Hello and welcome back to the Real Talk Talkback. We're on location here at Englewood High School in Jacksonville, Florida, in one of our Duval County Public Schools high schools. Today we are talking with three students, and I'm going to let them kind of introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Daniela Acosta. I am from Cuba, and I'm a senior at Englewood High School, and I've been here for 4.5 years.
Hey, my name is Roberto Gonzalez. I am a senior at Englewood High School. I've been here for 5 years.
Hey, my name's Randy. I'm a junior in Englewood High School. I've been here for 7.5 years, enjoying the ride.
All right, and what would Real Talk be without my awesome co-host, Vicky Pierre? Hey, Vicky.
Hello, hello. And in case you were wondering, they were naming how long they've been in this country, not how long they've been in this high school.
Correct.
Just to clear that up for y'all. So first question, we're about 2 weeks into the new school year. How would y'all say that 2015-2016 is shaping up for you? Any big plans? Anything you're looking forward to? What are you feeling right now?
I'm looking forward to the whole year because it's my senior year, and I've been waiting this for my whole entire life. And I'm in dual enrollment, and I kind of go back and forth in FSCJ and Englewood High School. And it's been great. I have a club, but I joined a club, and now I'm trying to be the president, and they're going to vote for me. It's Latino Rams, which Miss Martin is the founder of. And I'm doing cross country and probably tennis in a couple months.
Busy, very nice.
I'm planning on going to UNF. I already got 2 years scholarship.
Okay.
I'm on cross country also. I got first place from Englewood, and Terry Parker of Sandwood won me. So
Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think this year is shaping up to be great. This is my junior year, the one before last year. So I don't know. I'm taking classes that are odd for me. I'm taking theater. I'm not a very good actor, but hey, it's a new opportunity, something new to try out. So there.
Now, all three of you mentioned different extracurricular activities you're involved in. Tell us what makes Englewood so unique when it comes to the different clubs and organizations that are here.
Well, the diversity. It's amazing how we can be with each other, people with different accents and different languages and different countries, and then you can learn from them on how to be a better person and understand how they feel about themselves and the school and this country.
I like it because you get to know different cultures. We also got a culture day at Englewood. We get food from our country, and they get food for their country, and we try different kind of foods. And they dance, they like dances, and they bring their own food. Yeah.
Yeah, like Daniela and Roberto said, this school is very diverse. It has many cultures, many languages that people speak, especially the groups. There are not only sports, but it's groups such as I know there's a gardening group, there's an acting group, and groups that also help outside the country and stuff. So it's very interesting. Yeah.
Well, y'all were going along the path of the next question we want to ask. Obviously, Englewood is extremely diverse. Y'all are from Cuba, but we know there are students from Iraq, Haiti, Mexico, Burma, many different places. What does it mean to y'all to see people from all of these other countries, not just people from here, but people from all over the world?
Well, it lets me see that no matter where you're from, you can still have a nice conversation, even though you're not from the same place, even though you don't speak the same language, you could still have, a proper formal conversation with somebody else.
Yeah, it's at first it was hard because I didn't speak English, but then I found my friend Roberto, and then we met in middle school, and then we came here, and it's been a long road, and that's how I learned my English with talking to other people, and then having these conversations that they don't know as much English as you want them to know, but they try so hard, and then you try your best, so we get along really well. All my best friends are from different cultures, and I plan to go to their countries to see them.
I like it because you're not the only one who is trying to learn English. You got people from all the world trying to learn English. Yeah.
Now, National Hispanic Heritage Month officially kicks off September 15th. We've learned that over 400 students here at Englewood are in the ESOL program, which is a little over 20% of the entire student body. And nearly half of those are native Spanish-speaking countries. So ESOL does stand for English for Speakers of Other Languages. Why do you think it's so important to celebrate your culture here?
Because this country, it's about other people that came from other countries, and this is a united place. It's not like there was Americans and then just Americans. No, this is a country for everyone to come here and live and then experience different cultures that become together.
It's important so you don't lose your tradition. Other people get to know what you do, how do you celebrate, if you have the same traditions that they do, like they said, like New Year's and all that.
I think it's important, especially for the school, because you have so many like different Spanish cultures, like you have, or from people that are from different countries, and obviously they don't have the same celebrations, and so you got Cuban, Guatemalans, Mexicans, and they all, like I remember we all do stand in the courtyard and we all have like on post, and you could see like culture and history and even food, you know, everything that has to deal with that stuff, and so it's like it's really cool to see that, and I actually like that.
I think I need to come here when y'all do the food part because I love to eat. It sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And so all of y'all came to this country not knowing English. Talk to us about how the district helped you in that process, because we know that they help a lot of people from a lot of countries, but we want to know firsthand, how did that work out coming to the school district? You had to learn a new language, and then you have to learn in a new language.
It was hard at first because I came middle school at the end, but then I did summer school here at Englewood High School, and I had some amazing teachers. They're ESOL teachers. They don't know Spanish, and I didn't know English, so it was so hard. But when the time passed, you start to understand people, and you're listening to the music in the car, and you're like reflecting what things are said. And then one day I came back to school, and I was like, oh my God, I understand this tongue, and it's amazing, like how people feel about each other. And it just made me feel so happy that I can understand people, and then they helped me out here.
The district helped me, but you also got to put yourself into it. You know, you got to want it. You cannot just let them do all the work. You got to read newspapers, read magazines, all you can do, and just listen to the teachers, and you will be right.
Right. I agree with what they're saying. It's also like if you put into a very positive environment with positive people, I believe that also like helps. Like how can I say this? Because when I got here, I was put into in a school that wasn't very diverse. Nobody spoke Spanish, right? And most of my teachers, actually none of my teachers spoke Spanish, so I was kind of forced to learn English, and so that's why like I don't have as much of an accent as other like Spanish speakers do. But the district, it did help me a lot, because they're like on my back just for me to like learn these words, learn this, learn that, you know, structure sentences right, because obviously it's not the same as our regular language.
And I briefly touched on this earlier, that over 400 students here are coming from other countries and are part of the ESOL program, and they're coming from countries and cultures that where education maybe is not public. Kind of talk about how coming here and having that free public education has kind of made a difference.
Actually, in Cuba, we had the free education, but it wasn't as free as you can call it, because the government had restricted opinions. And then, like history here, you can hear everything from every country, and then in Cuba, you had to only have the small portion. They don't tell you the whole truth. So here, I like it. It's the freedom that makes you want to expand your knowledge.
Do y'all have friends who, because I know y'all all have friends from other countries. I don't know if they've shared with you, you know, where I'm from, it's hard for me to it was hard for me to get an education. I don't know if you've heard that from other students here.
My friend, actually, her brother had to leave school in Colombia because they needed to, like, there were 3 girls and then 1 boy, and the boy had to leave school so they could pay for the girls' educations, and because it was so hard for them to afford all the materials, and yeah, it was hard, and it's so sad.
I mean, in this country, you can do whatever you want. You just got to want it. If you want to go to college, you need to work hard, study hard, and just go to college. You got to have a goal so you can reach it, achieve it.
I mean, obviously, if you're a newcomer to the country and you don't speak English, and you're not in the best of economical situations, when you come here, it's going to be hard to get used to everything. Obviously, language, pretty much everything, because like where we live, it's like the traffic flow, and then it's all very different. Like we don't have as many cars. It's pretty much walking, and to see the change in here, because I've actually adapted a lot to this country, and is what everybody should do. And I think it's what everybody does. It's what makes us like human, I guess. We're put into a situation and we're forced to adapt, and my friends have done that as well, and it's really cool to see.
So let's just say you know an 8th grade student who is preparing to choose a high school or is on their way here already slated to come to Englewood. What would you tell them from your experience that would make their transition that much easier?
Just come and join clubs. Usually clubs have more diversity than the full school, because you can get to have friends that like the same things that you like, and you should be here because this is a place when you can be your own self. No one's judging you. Like I was going to another school, and I didn't like it because there was no diversity. I wanted to feel like I was at home, right? So I decided to come here instead.
I would tell him not to be afraid, because over here the teachers, they got your back. Like if you need extra credit to just get it up to a C, they will help you with that. And if you don't speak English, they got the ESOL program, like we said before, that will help you with the classes.
I would just pretty much say don't worry about it. Misconceptions, people think that you're going to be mistreated because you're from a different country or you're going to be judged. Nah, we're here at Englewood, we're really cool, especially because we're so diverse, so it's kind of a natural for us.
Yeah.
Now, you just brought up misconceptions, and that's something that we wanted to talk about. Every school kind of has an image in the community, and sometimes it's true and sometimes it's not. Are there misconceptions you've heard about Englewood that you would like to, clear up right now?
I didn't hear a lot of stuff from Englewood because I don't have as many connections from other schools. But people say Englewood's a bad school. I don't see how, because I went to other schools to see how they go, and it's a totally different environment. You just feel good here. You just feel like an outcast, just like you're the new kid, but the whole year.
People say Englewood is a bad school, but once you get in it, it's not really a bad school. You just gotta be in it so you can judge it. Don't judge a book by its cover,
Yeah, I agree with them. Many misconceptions from school is just pretty much the regular. If you're a freshman, you're gonna have a bad time. No, I my freshman year was pretty cool. It was awesome. So I don't think you should follow what people, or hear what people say, because it might not be true. And in this case, it's not true, especially about Englewood.
Wow, you guys did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
You guys really spoke, from the heart, and explained why Englewood, like you said, you can't judge the book by its cover. You need to be inside the school to really see the cool programs, the cool clubs, athletics, the classes, academics, everything that really makes Englewood a great school here in Duval County Public Schools. So this is going to wrap up this edition of the Real Talk Talkback here on location at Englewood High School. And for Vicky Pierre, I'm Matt Began, and thanks for listening.